Good evening, I'm Lauren Culber. Thank you for joining us. In tonight's top story, hemp and CBD. Hemp has been pushing its way into North Dakota for the past couple of years, and for the first time, CBD can be harvested legally, attracting even more farmers to the potential cash crop. CBD oil is made from a variety of parts of the mature hemp plant, like the stalks and flowers. But as Alex Coleman explains, it's not as easy to grow as you think.
Hemp and CBD are gaining a national buzz throughout the country. Following the Hemp Farming Act of 2018, North Dakota is one of the latest states to try its hand at producing the crop.
What we're trying to do is produce certified seeds so that a farmer, when he grows this CBD type variety, is guaranteed that it'll produce a high quality plant.
A good quality seed is necessary for the production of CBD, and if done correctly, the reward is great.
The financial potential of this crop is huge at this point in time. You know, we typically will talk about seeds being right now costing maybe $2, $1 or $2 a piece, and each individual plant can produce several hundred seeds. So the potential of making a lot of money is there.
Hemp and CBD oil are similar, but the way you plant and harvest are very different.
They are from the same family, but you're targeting something different. The CBD, you're targeting the resin from the crop. And it's a complicated way of processing it. And the grain, you would just let it produce grain like you would wheat, corn, soybeans, something like that. And then you press it and you get the oil out of it.
CBD, on the other hand, cannot be treated like your average crops. Everything needs to be done by hand and also requires a tremendous amount of care and effort.
The CBD, you're going to harvest by hand. A lot of hand harvesting, hand work, hand planting, and hand harvesting. Very labor intense, and if you want to grow a really high quality CBD, it takes a lot of time, high labor, and it's expensive.
Expensive is an understatement, which is a reason why some farmers may stay clear of this crop.
And this is a good crop to specialize in. Very expensive. I fit enough seed in my front shirt pocket for 6 acres, and that was $18,000 worth of seed. So it was more expensive than gold.
Hemp and CBD are fairly new to North Dakota, with an estimated 50 to 60 farmers in the state producing it. But you can expect in 10 years that number will grow as CBD continues to be the high-value producing crop. In Carrington, Alex Coleman, KX News.
And it's important to remember that under state law, farmers must receive a license and a background check to grow hemp. With above average temperatures over the past few days, farmers are scrambling to get caught up with their harvest. Portions of the state have already seen